Hello there everybody and welcome back to another video. And first I should say again, you have my apologies for my voice if it still sounds weird. It's getting a lot better though, so that's good. But yeah, I had a cold if you didn't see the previous episodes. Well, I mean, even if you did see the previous episodes, I still had a cold. But anyways, that's besides the point. So the point, what we're doing today is the Win Bedwars challenge. This is day 3 of the challenge, and the challenge, in a nutshell, is basically we're trying to win a game of Bedwars on the Hive server and on the Hypixel server. Winning is not something I've ever done in this game, and so it's quite exciting. And what we're doing is every single episode we're picking out something that we can improve in order to be able to learn how to win. So, between when we started and January 1st, that is the goal. And yeah, so we're going to head off and do that. So, and one thing, yesterday, if you didn't see yesterday's video, I was having a lot of trouble with frame rate, and I don't know why. I was getting really low frame rate, and so I tried turning my render distance down, but the weird thing is that it doesn't seem to make much difference. So like you can see up there, and I'm about to jump into a game here, but you can see I'm getting close to 60, but occasionally like I'll move around or do something and it'll jump down to like 48 or so. And of course, as soon as I start demonstrating, it's not gonna do that. But if I change it from 6 chunks down to 3 chunks, then you can see it's going around 60, and then I do something. Let's see if I can get it to do. There you go, jump down to 40. I don't understand why it does that. I think it's something that has to do with being on a server like this, but if you have any idea why my frame rate keeps jumping down to 40 randomly, then let me know. And in case you're wondering, it's not because I have VSync off, because it was doing that even with VSync on. So yeah, so basically our render distance doesn't seem to make a difference in this situation, so I'm going to turn it back up so we can see something properly, and let's go and head on into a game of Bedwars. So, what we learned in episode 1, in day 1, I should say, what we learned is to turn my notes on before I start recording. No, we learned that the problem I have is my PvP skills are like not, basically. So, when I get in a one-on-one PvP fight, I always lose. Consistently. So the trick to winning them is to land more hits on the other guy than the other guy can land on me. Now that sounds simple, but it's easier said than done, as we discovered in day 2. So the trick, so of course avoid getting hit is part of that, and hit the other guy when I'm safe to do so is another part of that. So try to work it so that the other guy is not looking or something. And while I'm waiting, I'm getting some practice in at the parkour here, because that helps you with aiming, and that would be very helpful for when I'm trying to hit the other guy. So, and the way this parkour is set up, it turns out if you aim just right, you can just keep sprinting and running all the way through, and that was not the way to do it. Sprinting, running, and jumping. It turns out that you can do the parkour that way. I succeeded in doing it one time. And that, okay, I should have turned sooner. Anyways, so yeah, so avoid getting hit. That's what we tried to do in the second day, but it didn't work all that well. So one thing we learned in the second day is avoid flame arrows at all costs. Alright, so it's time to start the game. So, avoid flame arrows at all costs is what we learned in day 2, because we died to flame arrows. So one thing flame arrows do is, because they set you on fire, of course, they actually do a lot more damage than just a regular hit would do. And so what that means is that basically it counts for more hits than just one hit. So yeah, so that's a good thing to know. So what I'm going to try to do, one thing that I realized is, I've seen it done before a lot, but I never actually thought of doing it, is I can block the pathway behind me as I'm running. So if I go and block the pathway, then what that means is that the flame arrows have no direct trajectory, or hopefully, unless the other guy's smart about it or something, which he probably is. So if I block the path behind me, that means that the flame arrows have no direct trajectory to get to me, and so that way I can defend against them for longer. So anyways, here we are on the yellow team, and we're gonna see, I noticed yesterday, I was looking at the video, I didn't actually notice this on the way through, but we actually came second, or third, I think it was second though, in the last game. So yeah, so that's pretty exciting. So basically, we're trying to win, obviously. So second is really good. That means we're partway there already. But, okay, so there's people. There's the middle over there. And there's someone building a bridge over. Yeah, I think my choppy frame rate thing has something to do with recording, because I don't get this problem when I'm not recording. So, yeah. Whoops! Okay, that is also something that we should improve. Yes, don't jump off the, the edge. That's sort of basic. That's what the parkour training is for. It's actually a smart idea that they have parkour in the waiting area. Anyway, so there we go with some wood. There we go with an axe. And now if I don't jump off of the bridge, then I should be good to go. I'm not going to bother with armor because I find it doesn't help me that much. I find that when I get hit, unless I have the best armor in the world, I die so easily that it's not really worth the armor. So I'm not going to bother with armor. I'm just going to see what I can do. We got, what's that, 6 teams left. I'm one of 6 right now. And yeah, so let's see. What's the next plan of action? Probably a better weapon would probably be good, and I almost jumped off again. That wouldn't be smart. You know what? I'm going to see. I'm going to turn it down to 4 chunks, see what that does. You know, double checking is always a good idea. So let's see, what else can I get that could be of help? I can get some armor, but that's not much help. A bow, that's what I'm wanting to get. Okay. Let's go find a diamond. So, where is the diamond island? That would be something that I would like to know. That's another guy's island. And that's another guy's island. That is the middle. So, I'm going to need to head over there. Now, it appears... So, Cyan is still in the game, so I'm still at risk from that direction. Oh, yes, and another thing we learned was to have escape routes. So I've always thought, you know, I don't want to build too many pathways because then the enemy can get to me. But the other side of the coin is if I have a lot of pathways, then that means that I have escape routes. So what happened in one of the days, I don't remember which. Wait, is someone is okay. Time to run. Okay, uh-oh. Never mind then. I'm dead. Okay. Yes, that's what I need. I desperately need to set up my pathways immediately upon starting. as soon as I have the opportunity, because that way I have an escape route. So you see, as soon as I heard that guy breaking the wool above my head, what I could have done is I could have just like, all right, time to go, and left. But I had to set down the bridge, I had to wait for it to build, I had all kinds of things like that. So yeah, so if we have the bridge ready to go beforehand, then we should be good to go. And you can tell I'm not very good yet at parkour, but we shall improve in the last 5 seconds that we have of the waiting time. There you go. In that last 5 seconds, I didn't fall. So, anyways. So, let's see. We got a neighbor over there. We got a neighbor over there. And we got... Oh, I don't think I've ever been on this map. This is a nice map. Okay, so... Yes, get the bridges very early on is part of the goal. What I'm going to do here... Oh, you know what? Also, the fact that that guy was here meant that he had a bridge. Now, the other thing, because of the way that was set up with the islands and that, you know what? I think I am going to do double layer, because although it doesn't give me enough to prevent them from breaking the bed, what it does do is it makes it take double the time for them to get in. So that means I would have had more warning last game. So as soon as I heard the guy breaking the wool, I would have had a couple extra seconds of warning. Oh, and this guy is not supposed to be here. Okay. Back away. And you know what? I'm going to go around. And that was pointless. Now my bed's going to be destroyed as soon as I respawn. Okay. Okay. We've respawned, but they're ignoring me. Oh. Okay, and this was a dumb idea. I cannot do anything. Okay. So, the trick to winning Bedwars, stop doing dumb ideas. Basically, that's the sum of it. Alright, let's get into another game. Practice makes perfect, you know? So, let's keep trying. So, anyways, yeah, see, I'm getting like 30 frames per second and stuff like that. And my render distance is already super low, so I think it's not the render distance that's the problem. And you know what? One of these days, during the challenge, I'm gonna end up completing this parkour. That's one of my goals. But we'll see. The challenge doesn't require doing this. And it's a good thing it doesn't, because I'm gonna just keep falling off the edge. So, yeah, so escape routes. So that's another thing that can happen, is that a person can come right over immediately when the game starts, and that causes some problems. So you know what I could have done in that last game, and I'm only half paying attention to the parkour here. What I could have done in that last game is I could have... So what happened was that gap was too big to jump, essentially. So I was trying to jump across to that guy's bridge and then get away that way, but the gap was too big to jump, so I fell down. So which is what happens when it's too big to jump. So what I could have done is I could have... It was close enough I could have reached. So I had blocks right in my hand, so I could have built his bridge a little bit closer. But I didn't. So, yeah. So that's the thing I could do. So if I can't quite make it to the bridge, then build. Now, this is the one that's a little difficult as well, because I don't have... It has 2 layers, and it has a pathway that goes around and all kinds of things like that. So what I'm going to try to do first thing I'm going to do is upgrade the forge, the first one, because it makes the iron spawn so much faster that it seems definitely worth it. And there we go. Upgrade. There we go. And get some iron. And so, let's take a look at what the situation is in the general vicinity. Oh, that's a situation. Okay, be prepared to fight him off, because he is about to drop on our heads. Okay, get off of the bridge. Get off of the bridge, guy. Get off of the bridge. 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 Hit him quite a few times is the plan. Okay, so I have no escape route at the moment. And he is hitting me more than I can hit him. Okay, so that's actually my biggest weakness. So, two weaknesses that I have. One is I can't win in a one-on-one fight, and actually that's the core of all of my problems in Bedwars. So, I can't win in a one-on-one fight, and if a guy jumps onto my island immediately upon starting, then I can't do it. Oh, you know what would work quite well? If a guy jumps onto my island immediately, then what that means is that they spent their first iron on wool for a bridge. And so, if I spend my first 5 iron on a sword, then that means I'm stronger. So that means that I might be able to take them out, because chances are they don't have a sword if they're jumping on my island immediately. Now, the other thing I should do is not hold the sword in my hand until they get there. I don't know if that'll help at all, but it might, because if I don't hold the sword in my hand, then they don't know that I have a sword. So then they won't bother waiting to get a sword before they come over and stuff like that, if they can even see me. So that's what I'm going to do this time, is I'm going to grab a sword with the first 5 iron that I get. And while I'm waiting for that 5 iron, because it's really slow when you start, I'm going to take a look at my neighbors who are around. Although I can't see anything that way, and this way is over. Okay, don't fall off. That would be a dumb thing to do. This way I can't actually tell. I can't actually tell if they're at home. So let's go down. Let's buy a sword with my first iron, rather than protecting my bed, because it doesn't seem to make all that much difference. So, sword, 1.6 attack speed, 5 attack damage. So, 4 hits with the sword. And I don't know if that means 1.6 hits per second or something, but 4 hits with a sword are equal to winning. And I said I'm not going to hold the sword in my hand. Okay, that guy's heading over to diamonds. So that's a thing. And if he's heading over to diamonds, chances are he's at least going to go back home to deposit the diamonds before he heads over to where I am. And that seems to be all that's going on at the moment. So, let's see. We have a level 2 spawner already. Let's get the level 3 just because it speeds everything up so much. And then I think we should go for some wood. Wood is stronger if the other guy doesn't have an axe. So I think we'll go for some wood. We already have a sword. There we go. We got a lot of iron. So here we go. Get some wood. Get 2 sets of wood. And I'm going to try to go after a bow again. That's my sort of mid-game goal. There we go. And let's not bother double layering, because other than warning, which doesn't matter as much in this map because I have 2 escape routes, other than warning, it doesn't help much. It doesn't help me much anyways. having 2 layers. So, okay. Now, one thing I want to know, the difference between pickaxe, I already know the axe, spade, and sword. So, let's see. Which one's the highest damage? Sword is the highest damage, and it's also the highest attack speed. So, that's good. So I'm just going to put these in here. Axe is 9 attack damage, so it's more, but it's also half the attack speed. So, yeah, so that's the thing. However, we probably should get an axe. So basically, these other ones aren't worth it. The pickaxe and the shovel, aren't worth it unless I'm trying to get some, like, dirt or something broken. So, now, let's see. Are we ready to go after a bow? No, because we need those auto bridges. Let's get some more iron so that we can get this auto bridge. There we go. We now have enough for an auto bridge. There we go. 2 auto bridges. And so here we go. Let's put our iron back in the chest there. And let's not reveal that we have a sword, because that probably isn't that helpful. So, one thing I want to know is there someone next door over here? If there is, they don't seem to be doing much. So, I could probably break their bed really easily if there is someone here. And there isn't. So that's just as well. Okay, so Team Purple's bed was destroyed. I do not know where Purple is. I probably should have checked what the team beside me was. Let's see. The team beside me is that Cyan? I think that's Cyan. Off we go. Okay, Yellow has built over to Diamonds and was building over to here. Okay. I think I'm going to go buy another... Team Red and Team Purple are both out at the same time. I'm going to go buy another auto bridge. This guy appears to be at Diamonds right now, unless I'm mistaken, which I could be. So, get some iron, get another auto bridge. I would like to get to Diamonds. Let's get 3 auto bridges, why not? And off we go. So, hopefully this guy doesn't try to attack us while we're gone. But, while we're off and running, if he does attack us, then we'll just keep running. Basically, attack our bed, I mean. Alright, so... is Yellow still in the game? I think they are not. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's build over to their bridge over there. Oh, they are still in the game. Okay. That is a concern. He doesn't appear to have... What? Did he just fall off? He just fell off. Okay. Let's run, get his bed while he is dead. Come on. Why won't it break? It wouldn't break. Okay, that was not what I intended to have happen. Okay, quickly get an axe and a sword and run, because he's probably coming after our base. Oh, you know what? Don't bother with the sword. Buy the blocks so that we can block him. Uh-oh. Okay, let's just run. And I don't know why I couldn't run there. That was weird. Oh, I think I was jumping. I think because it was half slabs. Oh, my bed wasn't destroyed. Let's get out of here. Oh, that's Cyan. Cyan did come over while we were elsewhere. Let's grab some diamonds while we can. Oh, and I'm getting stuck. That's not nice. Okay, and he just hit us right over the bridge. Okay, so apparently my dodging skills are not very good. We already knew that, but I need to improve. So let's get into another game. We got the time. So let's try this one. This way we can practice parkour at the same time. So here we go. So jump, jump, jump. That's the theme of parkour, is jumping and possibly falling. Off we go again, and hopefully not fall as easily. I think I'm gonna go and, well, I didn't think I was gonna do that. Alright. If there is a trick to parkour, I would love to know. So if you could let me know, then that would be great if you happen to know something about parkour. But I think it's just a matter of aiming in proper timing and jumping in proper timing. So I'm going to keep working on that. And my wire is getting in the way. Alright. Off we go again. We got 50 seconds to try this again. And I didn't jump that time. That's not very helpful. So yeah, so hopefully you're enjoying these series so far. And if you have any tips or ideas even as to how to do it. Oh, we just made it past a good portion of it. Oh, and that guy didn't stop like we did, so he fell down. And run, and okay, I jumped too early, apparently. So I guess I just have to what was I gonna say? Oh, gauge where the end of the block is better. So these jumps appear to be 4-block jumps, so I need to go right to the edge of the block and then jump. Anyways, so I'm on the green team. So let's see. Okay, there is a guy on that side, and is there a guy on this side? Yes, there is a guy on that side. Okay, so I think, seeing as they jump at us so quickly, I think the best option, start with a sword. As soon as I got my first 5. So, well, they might be, because, oh, sword is over here. Well, they might be getting wool to head over to me. First thing, I am getting a sword to be able to fight them off a little bit better. And they don't appear to be heading over. They don't appear to be heading over right immediately, so that's the thing. I think I'm going to build to diamonds, actually. Normally I try to avoid that, because it should let me survive a little bit longer. But I think I'm going to go ahead and do it, because, okay, that guy's heading over to a different diamond over there. But I think I'm going to go ahead and build to diamonds, because they seem to take me out just as easily when I'm not looking. Anyways, so the trick would be to have 2 escape routes. So I think I'm going to try, first I'm going to build to diamonds over there, and then I should be able to get an auto bridge, and I think I'm not going to bother covering the bed. So I'm going to try to get an auto bridge and build over to the emeralds at the same time, so that way I have 2 escape routes. So that is the idea. So let's head over here. We don't have an auto bridge, so this is going to take a little bit longer to head over to diamonds. And diamonds are right about there. So I think moving over 1 more block there should be good. There we go. Now I'm lined up with diamonds. Oh, and the benefit of this is that I can get a bow. So that's going to be nice. So anyways, so here we go with, oh, and I don't want to show my sword. Here we go with our 5 diamonds. Oh, and I can get the gold spawning as well. So that's great. So go over here, get the gold spawning. Go over here. Team Red's bed was destroyed. So I do not know where red is. That's a thing I should do. At the beginning of the game, perhaps, I should check. That appears to be pink. That appears to be purple. So we should be good for the moment. Upgrades. Let's upgrade that. Let's get some arrows, because a bow is of absolutely no use without arrows. Excuse me. So there we go. So now let us go ahead and stick that in the chest, except that we want an auto bridge. So let's... Oh, you know what? Well, we have the opportunity. Might as well... Did I just hear something? Or was that my own blocks? I don't know. Oh! I need... Speaking of blocks, I need more blocks. You know what? Let's get polished andesite. There we go. Because that requires a pickaxe to break in any reasonable amount of time. So that should help a lot. There we go. And, oh, you know what? I can break that. Someone could easily sneak up on me right now and knock me off the edge of the map. And I do not appreciate that. So I'm not going to allow that to happen. Okay, there we go. 10 gold. And we still have some andesite left. And we have our bow ready to go. Okay, that guy is bridged over to emeralds. So I'm going to need 2 auto bridges in order to make this distance, I think. So, alright. Time for 2 auto bridges. Oh, you know what? While I'm here, I might as well get an iron sword. There we go. And let's get 2 auto bridges. And might as well go for a 3rd one if we can. But I don't know if we can. Alrighty, so polished andesite, oakwood planks, iron sword. Let's get our stone sword in the chest there. There we go. Okay, yeah, let's get some iron. Let's get our 3rd auto bridge. There we go, and hopefully we don't die and lose it again. That would not be very helpful. Oh, and you know what? I should get some just plain bricks while I'm at it. Oh, I do have them. I have polished andesite. Alrighty. There we go. So let's put this in there. And now let's not show our iron sword. Let's head to emeralds. And it's probably a good idea that we got this auto bridge, because I just realized if I can auto bridge to diamond, so why we got the 3rd auto bridge. If I can auto bridge to diamonds, then that would be very nice. I'm gonna build up a little bit. There we go. There we go, so it's not as easy for people to follow me back. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to head over here. Okay, and I'm just gonna announce my arrival. Great job. Great job, Handy Andy. As soon as that thing explodes, it's gonna be quite obvious that there is someone here. So I'm going to need to gather the emeralds as quickly as I can, and then leave. And let's see how many teams. We've got 5 teams left, including us. Excuse me. Now, let's see. We need... Okay, yeah, this big wooden bridge in the sky is where I'm from. Alright, so we got 6 emeralds. So, that should be enough to do some things. So, I'm going to head back home. And let's see, what should be our next plan of action? Our next thing... That's a good question. And that's one that I don't know the answer to. Well, avoid getting hit for one thing. I think we should go and take out other people's beds. There we go. No, I can't buy that yet. Okay. So I got a bow. I got that guy built out straight in front of him. That guy built to those diamonds there. Let's see, who's left? Oh, we got 4 teams left. And those happen to be green, cyan, I'm green. So cyan, blue, and is that red? I think so. And I think that might be red, unless it's orange. It's kind of hard to tell from here. Oh, I need blocks. I definitely need blocks. There we go. We got some blocks. Now, I'm going to, you know, I might as well stick these in here. Not sure how much help they'll be in there, but we shall see. Oh yes, and I was going to upgrade my diamond spawner. There we go. Now stick this in there, stick all this in there. And actually, I would like to get some iron. And I would like to, this guy, I would like to get a couple of auto bridges. And perhaps one more. I don't think I've died yet this game, which is good. That sounds promising. And don't show my sword. And let's head into the middle. And let's go and find someone else's bed that we can destroy. Let's go and check out that guy to the left of us. Excuse me. Let's go and check out this guy. See if he still exists. And if he does, then that means that he does exist. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He's been taken out. Now, I just realized I should really drop off the diamonds. I should really get an axe of some sort. So let's get some gold. Let's get a bunch of different tools. So axe, shovel, I can't get without iron. So I'm going to get some iron. So iron, and let's get shovel. There we go. So now what this does is we can break through just about anything really easily. So having the wood in our hands, we can do things like dodging things and stuff. We can block people's pathways as they're trying to run, so that is nice. So hopefully we remember to do that. Hopefully I remember to do that, because I'm the one who has to remember. And let's see, who else can we deal with at the moment? Let's see. I think that's green over there. I'm gonna bridge, auto bridge, and so it's going to be loud. There we go. And there we go, and let's see. Anybody at home? Anywhere? Okay, there's a guy over there. And I don't see, oh wow, I got 29 diamonds. Let's see if I can do anything about that. But I'm gonna bridge over this way. And I keep announcing my arrival everywhere, so with the big explosion sound. Okay, so I'm gonna put these diamonds away. Oops, that was not what I meant to do. I just placed an auto bridge. So I think that we are good. So let's go ahead and build over to this guy, see if there's anybody at home. And and announce that I'm doing that again. Alrighty. And there is nobody at home right here. So let's head over. I think that is where the guy is. So let's try to take out his bed while we have the opportunity. So let's see. There we go. Got somebody's bed. That's exciting. And might as well grab his stuff while we're here. And there we go. Now, the risk... Did I just throw my auto bridge in there? No, I didn't. Okay. The risk is that he's going to come and corner us in here. The other risk... I don't have enough iron? You telling me I don't have enough iron? I don't have enough iron. Okay. The other risk is that someone is going after our bed while we're gone, which is a very real risk, as I was saying. So all that has to happen now is we can't die. Quite simple. Now, I can't tell who destroyed my bed, so I don't even know if it was the guy we just took out or not. I don't know. So, there we go. Stick the iron in there. And let's see. So we got now... We got one guy with his bed destroyed, and besides us, of course. And we've got 2 other teams left with beds. I'm going to get this iron here and make sure that there is actually somebody coming right now. I'm going to buy a couple of auto bridges while I can. And stick this back. You know, I could go for... Oh, hello. Get back, get back. Don't come here. You are not allowed to come here. Okay, that is... Wait, I have a shield? How did I have a shield? That's weird. Alright, so we did actually very, very well in that game. We got to 3rd place, and we survived a very long time. So, that's exciting. And we actually survived in that one-on-one fight for longer than usual, I think. So, yeah. So, hopefully you enjoyed day 3 of the Win Bedwars challenge. And, yeah, so come back next time if you want to see more. And you can check out the previous days as well if you're interested in that. But, yeah, so if you have any tips and you'd like to explain to me some tips or whatever, then that would be much appreciated. Just leave a comment and all that. But, so, what did we learn this time? We learned... Actually, I don't remember what we learned this time. That's a good question. I should probably have remembered that, because otherwise I didn't learn it. So, that's a thing. So, what did we learn this time? We learned... Okay. Yeah, having a cold really messes with your head. I don't remember. So, I'm going to have to watch the video back to find out. But in any case, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and this is Handy Andy signing off. See you later. Bye-bye.